What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you a video, not gonna really like a guide, just covering how the Dark Rift works, what it is, what you get from it, kind of in depth. A lot of people were asking about it after yesterday's patch notes when it came out, so I did want to talk about it. Unfortunately, I haven't had one spawn for myself yet, so I don't have a video of me actually doing it. I will record one and upload that also. I was kind of hoping I was gonna snag it tonight for it, but I'm still waiting to get one to actually spawn for me, so that hasn't happened. So I don't have that, so we're going to use a couple of screenshots that were on the forums from people to show you a few things, and we'll use obviously the sheet we were going to use anyhow explaining what the Dark Rift is. So we'll start from scratch and then just move forward from there. Once I do get another video uploaded with like watching it, actually doing it, I'll link that in the description below, so if it's not there yet, it's not uploaded yet, coming soon to a description section near you. So let's check this thing out. Dark Rift. Adventurers that have completed the prerequisite quests can encounter bosses from the Dark Rift in monster zones. Dark Rift and the bosses from the Dark Rift have one thing in common. They both can only be seen by you. Therefore, these bosses must be defeated alone. So they're instanced. They're just your thing, and that's why I said I haven't had mine spawn for me. I haven't had one because it's independent to what you get. There's a chance you get some box with accessories afterwards, and the difficulty of each level of boss varies based on which monster zone it appears in, so exercise caution. What quests you got to do beforehand? There's some newly added prerequisites which you can get from the Black Spirit. It's called Awakening. You complete the Memories of Past. You need to have completed your Awakening quest for your class to then get the Memories of the Past quest as well. Once you have that, and I'm sure almost everyone listening to this video does, you just pull up Black Spirit and he'll have it right there, and it'll say Memories from the Past or Memories of the Past. You just literally accept it and then click the button. You've completed the quest and that's it. So as soon as you've done that, you've now unlocked the Dark Rift, and once you've done it on any character, the Dark Rifts are now available to all of your characters, at least TBD. There was no confirmed information on that, but the quest doesn't show up on your other characters despite being awakened. So once you have that unlocked, it's believed that it'll be on anywhere, and it's definitely true because once the rifts appear, you can actually switch characters. You can change servers; they don't go away until reset. So how do you know if a boss has appeared from the Dark Rift? A large notification message will appear on the upper center of the game window. Then a message and a mark will also appear on the lower right UI of your game screen. They don't actually show that, so this is the message that pops up just like this with this red looking bro here. Red versions of these bosses or whatever is what pops up on the screen. That's if you catch it right when it shows up, and then once the portal's been up for an hour, it has to be up for an hour, then it'll show up on your world map. It won't before that. Before that 1 hour mark, you have to find the boss yourself. It's not gonna show up. Then once you hit the 1 hour mark, boom, it'll show up like that. I also did pull from the forums. Someone was quite kind enough to screenshot it popping up for them. This was actually early on when they were just, people were actually saying it's not in the game, it's not in the game, and then someone screenshotted, they got it. So there you can see how the message pops up. But more importantly, why I wanted to show you this screenshot was this right here. So you see, do you feel a sudden change in the atmosphere? The Dark Rift is open. So even if you're, AFK, fishing, or whatever, you're doing something else and not at your computer, and you don't see the notification message pop up, if you go back and look at your little thing here, this will show up on your screen as well. So just look for that and you'll be fine. Combat. When you've confirmed what if you've confirmed the appearance of a boss? Sorry, that was a question. Well, it's time to fight them, of course. When you're in combat with a boss, other adventurers cannot see or attack you, much like when you're running scrolls, like Peel of Face scrolls or something like that. So don't worry about interruptions, and please just enjoy the intense combat between you and the boss. If a boss does appear, they can only see and attack you. Again, it's instance. We get it. We don't have to beat that into the ground. There's no death penalty for dying to it, but you can die to other mobs that are there, and if you do, you will get a penalty as normal. Death penalties, broken stuff, whatever. Bosses from the Dark Rift do not naturally die or despawn. There's a maximum of 10 world bosses from the Dark Rift spawn. You need to defeat the previous one in order to have a new world boss from the Dark Rift spawn. And bosses cannot be attacked during Conquest or Node Wars, so please move to a server without a Conquest or Node War. So once they're on your map and they're there, they will not go away until they are killed. So you don't have to necessarily be in a hurry. This also includes if you're not paying attention to the game, they're still going to be there, and if you're logged out. So if you're not even actually logged into the game, you're not even AFK fishing, whatever, it will still trigger the boss spawn when you log in to collect your rewards. If it was supposed to trigger for you then, it's going to happen still, which is pretty cool. So rewards that you get, we did talk about this part in the patch notes. You can get these Dark Spirits Greed, and there's a chart down at the bottom that's a little better than this picture format. You can look up for what those trade into, and there's also 3 types of boxes that they have a chance in dropping. So the other thing about the boxes is and they don't say this in the notes about it. Obviously, some of the boxes are better than others, right? So if we look, Box of the Desperate is your lowest grade one. You can get any of the items up to Duo, and it goes all the way down to like Marcus Shadow, Witch's Earring, Ancient Guardian Seal, Weapon Core, Tree Spirit Belt, stuff like that. And of course, up to the good stuff, Ogre Rings, Latent Power Stone, Eye of the Ruins Ring, which we don't see in boxes often these days, is in there as well. Then the Box of the Silent Dead is your mediocre, so it goes down. It's a guaranteed Crescent Ring, which is really nice. And again, these can be up to Duo tier. And then your wait, that looks like the best one. What's this one? Yeah, no, these are in a different order. That's definitely the best one, which is guaranteed Ring of Crescent. And then your Box of Distorted should be your middle grade one. Weird that it went over to this way. It's not even alphabetical order that way. Anyhow, they do what they want. This one, the lowest grade you can get is Serap's. There's some Kadri rings in it, so there you go. Order is Desperate Dead is the low end, then Distorted Dead middle grade, and then Silent Dead being the best box in that you get a guaranteed Crescent Ring as the lowest. The box that you get, of course, RNG plays a factor to this if you get one. However, as the longer the boss is on the map that you don't kill it, their AP does decrease over time, and that was kind of designed like, because if you're doing this on a lower character that can't actually handle it and you keep dying on it or whatever, one, you're not getting a death penalty, but you can kind of just keep going at it and eventually still kill it, but the odds that you get better rewards are decreased over time. So if it takes you a long time, or you're gone from your computer for 3 days and you come back and you had 4 portals open up or something like that, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to get Box of the Silent Dead. I don't know that it's completely confirmed you can't get it, but it's pretty unlikely that you're going to get the best one the longer they've been on the map, since they do decrease in their power. This is the chart we have for the trades you can get for Dark Spirit's Greed. So Zarka, Nuva, Akutum, Auras for 2 Dark Spirit's Greed. I don't know for sure yet, and this will be obviously in the video when I actually get to do it and record it for you guys. But from what I heard is you get 1 Dark Spirit Greed per boss. So essentially you can get 10 per week, because the maximum amount of bosses you can get in a week is 10 or so, we've been told. They reset after the maintenance of each week, tentatively anyhow. Item collection scrolls you can get for 10. Karanda costs you 3 of those. And keep in mind that's a latent aura, not the whole thing. Alchemy and cooking utensils for 15. A 20 Valks for 20. An experience Infinity Magic Crystal for 30 of them. Origin Stone for 40. A 35 Valks for 50. Or you can get yourself a fat Tet beginning stack 50 Valks for 100 of them. You can see NPCs to exchange them for here. Western Guard Camp, the Cliff Bro, and Heidel. You can Calpheon, Altanova, Valencia, and Grana are where those can be turned in. So that's kind of the gist of it. Again, I don't have video of me doing it, but yeah, once I have that, we'll do a part 2 to this video so that you can check that out and kind of get some visuals on how exactly it works. As far as this guy that posted the pictures, we saw that one there, and then this one. You see here, when you click on the little thing that he's got, he had Dim Tree Spirit, difficulty hard, tells you what's possible to get from him. So boom, the box thing there, Black Stones, Memory Fragments as well on that, and he had, yep, there you go, see, and then you can see that's what it looks like on his map. So once it popped up there, he was down in this area when it spawned near Hex Sanctuary. Obviously he didn't go find the boss, but that kind of gives you an idea of like, you don't actually know where or what it is until that portal spawns, so you'd have to be kind of serendipitous to actually get to it. But once you see the red little swirly bird thing, you know to head on over there, and then you're good to go. So hopefully that helped you guys out with it. I know a lot of people were interested in how this works, and there's a lot of mystery to it. Also, I'm going to link to this thread in the forums, because there's a lot of information that people are trying to put together right now about it, since a lot of it's still a little bit mysterious and we don't have all of that. So I'll link this in the description too if you want to read through this thread and kind of check it out. People have been kind of just referring to the guide we just went through on it, and then trying to put all their information together to kind of understand everything from there. Hopefully I get the video recording done tonight or tomorrow when I finally get a rift that spawns. Tons of people are saying they obviously haven't either, which is all over this forum page too. Yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to like if you did enjoy it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to it so that you get updates whenever we go live. You do have to hit the little bell thing to actually get it to pop up every time when we put a new video out. We mostly do videos Monday through Friday, and then we do some really fun enhancing live streams on the weekends. We drink when we fail in accessories, or on TET enhancement, whether it succeeds or fails, and of course on pen as well. So we'll be back at this weekend with pen dandy attempts Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to check out the live stream, be sure to go to the Twitch page, which is linked in the description below, and hit the follow button over there so that you can come and check it out, hang out with us, maybe crack open a beer. Sunday we'll hit it it again right around 1 p.m. Eastern time. We don't really drink on Sundays because we got to go back to work on Monday and got to take a little slow. Yeah, hopefully see you guys on the stream. Look out for the video recording of actually doing the bosses as soon as I get one to spawn for me. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.